Ebony. They might get mad at you for this one, Mama. Take a seat with Ebony, Ebony. We gon' talk about everything. Come get these lives. Baby, shake a little eyes. Fill up your glass. Deep, deep with class. Take a seat with Ebony, Ebony. We gon' talk about everything. Come get these lives. Baby, shake a little eyes. Fill up your glass. Deep, deep with class. Fill up your glass, maybe shake a little eyes. Yeah.
Hi, friend.
Hi, friend.
You've been at it all day, ain't it? On the reviews.
Yes, I've been live a lot today. It's been a lot of time.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
What's in your water bottle, friend? Is it water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just get in here. Got about. Well, I've been singing all day, or writing to sing all day, but
Come on.
got in here. Got about 15 or so minutes of a vocal warm up, and what up, soulful dog?
Vocal warm up.
Come on, vocal warm up.
My level of aggravation right now is it's too high right now.
It's hot. It is hot.
It's real hot.
Oh.
Well, my Shein order shipped, so that's one good thing. And my hair for my vacation will be here Monday, so
that's good. New hats on vacation. Gotta have new hats on location on vacation.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna look something like this. It's like this one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a different color though. It's gonna be a little blondie. Brown blonde brownie situation. Hey, soulful dog, listen, we are here. Y'all bear with me because my boobs is on another level.
Yeah, get it together. You titties the last 2 weeks and just I don't know what's going on, but here we are.
I need you to watch your motherfucking mouth when you talk to me, because we're not doing that, sir. Okay? All right. All right. So we are here today for the postmortem of Chasing Dallas season 5.
Not postmortem.
It's over. That's me. That's the postmortem. It's over.
I know. This is the way you said it. Because after that, I heard Prince in my head. Well, dearly beloved.
We're gathered here today. Oh my God.
It's an awesome God here, right?
Yes. Oh, from heaven above with stone power and love, our God is an awesome God. Amen.
Oh before we get started,
we have the little praise and worship, a little devotional.
No,
he's just a big ass bottle of liquor. Okay, well, I guess that's what we're doing today.
All right, we get started now. A little reposado,
Listen, I done drank enough this week. I'm good for a couple months because I'm going next week.
Oh yeah, you was having a time.
Also, who was high? Never was high. I did not partake in the edible portion of the festivities.
See, the way my body is set up, if I feel like I take even just a little nib of an edible, I'm gonna end up being high for like 4 days.
Well, I just don't have the desire.
See, I'm in the West Coast where it's legal, and so I have friends who've been stoners for a little too long, and sometimes like the last time I smoked, my nerves are bad. This is a while ago, and I got the swiggle. Why is the switch? Is there honey on this? And my homegirl, so my boy and his girl, she looked at me crazy. What's wrong with this fool? So my boy, he calls me, hey, Wiggle, my bad. Hey, Wiggle. A little bit of, I laced the weed with shrooms. Bruh, first off, you should have started there. I would have never touched this.
Not they got you in the chicken coop looking at birds.
No. Look. I think I smoked at about 11. I was high till like 9:30. I said, no, this is not. I don't. No.
I don't like this
I'm
at all.
talking about. I tried to sleep it off. Even it wasn't. It just was. It wasn't. My anxiety went away. But I learned that day. We a little bit liquor, not enough to throw up or not taste things. Like I was in Seattle. Me and my brother, we get to the bar, last bar. My exact word to the waitress, I'll never forget. I go, sweetheart, here's the deal. I'm about to be too drunk to taste things. So whatever I order needs to be gas. It got to be the best thing on the menu. Your tip is it's dry.
Not
it's
your
writing
tip
on
is
this.
contingent on what we got going on.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I need you to tell whoever in the back, bring out the freshest of the fresh, okay? It was too. I ain't never had it before. I haven't had it since. It was a wonton nacho.
That sounds good.
It was. Well, mind you, it had carnitas, right? And so I first said wonton. She goes, no, baby. She's like, no, baby. The wontons, they don't, because sometimes not tortillas, they get soggy or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Man, bro, you got to try this.
Shit. Listen. Shenanigans and foolishness. Okay. Let's listen. Things happen.
It could have been an email.
Things happened. Did they happen? I don't know.
I took notes.
He took notes because I wasn't finna take none.
I know you wasn't. I was in Washington, Soulful Dog. That was the remember that was the episode I did shirtless. I was recovering from that night.
Okay. All right. Your name. She gonna stay calling you Jetwan. Mm-hmm. She gonna stay calling you Jetwan.
I was serious when I said it too. I meant it.
A lot of drama happened off this week.
Off camera.
Off like online.
We'll get to that, Soulful Dog. I'll let you talk about it. Let's get through the episode and then I'll let you tell because he took too long. I didn't watch the extra video. I failed my extra credit assignment this week. But here we are.
That video that got JC threatening to.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. We gonna get to it. We'll get to that. That's the meat. That's the meat. That's the main course. All right. So we got Jetty. I don't know why I have. Oh no. So Barbie being late. That seems to be her thing. Mm-hmm. She's gonna be late, but she's gonna come ready to go when she's there. And you can't be too much. Not after what Teddy said a couple weeks ago or last week, or whatever it was. So Barbie was late. She looked great. The song sounded great. Jet Jeff again delivers. I really do feel like Jet Jeff is you're in a rhythm. Don't disrupt it. If you're finding a stride, stick to the stride until you get to a space where you can go, okay, now I want to be totally different, right? But as of right now, like I feel like he's killing it. The Jetty Jeff imitation. So the music video went well. Then we skipped to Chef, Seven, and Robert, and they're at the gym. I said the Jetty Jeff imitation has me weak because it was hilarious. It was. I said I have in my notes here. I said so Robert and Chef and Seven powwow. No offense. To figure out Keyshawn's being messy. Because that's what I felt like the workout was. The workout was them figuring out Keyshawn was being messy, and then Seven again thinking he was thick, which I think is hilarious because he reminds me of my little brother Kenny. Because Kenny swears he's built
you feel like Keyshawn was being messy, or he just asked a question?
But you was asking. I feel okay. At what point are you asking questions being messy? Because we called what's his name? We called Jeff messy when he was asking Kesey and Seven, well, are you his man or his manager?
Wait.
So why isn't it messy this time?
Wait for it. He's spinning like a top.
Oh yeah, you are. I was wondering why you. Stop moving.
Come on, internet. You've done so well today. You've done so well today.
The internet said, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Come
Are
on.
you back? Girl, if you don't wake it up, wake your game up, friend.
Huh?
I said wake your game up.
Listen, my internet is acting like yes.
I know it's cool. I get it. Y'all got weather over there. It's just hot over here. Anyway. So I think I think Sean was being a little bit messy. Because we can't call one person messy for asking questions and not call the other person messy for asking questions. I just think it was So no, I think Sean was being messy, essentially. And a lot of it, and if you notice, he was being messy with people that he somewhat had issues with.
Mm-hmm.
So that happens. So they figured out. So let's get to the dinner. So first things first, I said, not the dinner went left immediately. That dinner went left immediately.
And
I'm talking about Astro said, where's the rest of the food? Chef is trying to be cute and do a demonstration. And they worried about where the food was. I actually wonder now, did they ever eat? Because I don't feel like I ever saw any food come out.
Because you can't show food to fat people and then the food just magically disappear. We'll never see nobody eat. What the fuck is happening?
Very confused there. Side note, Astro had the two strongest 2-point fingers I've ever seen in my life. He hit him with a 2 you do right.
You so damn silly.
Oh my gosh. Yo, I was cracking. I said, yo, why? This is the strong 2 fingers. The dinner was pointless. They was just beefing. Plain and simple. And what I'm trying to figure out the whole time is like, Jeff, bro, that nigga's not gonna give you an apology. Let it go, bro. You're doing very dope things. Charge us to the game. Stop giving your energy to that, please.
Listen, I Astro, baby, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. I need you to learn how to take actual accountability and give real apologies when you are fucked up in the game and you know you was dead wrong. Because you was trying to be real cute in the beginning, and when you tried to shade this boy who was supposedly supposed to be your friend, why would you display that type of behavior with the person who was trying to be your friend? That's not how friends work. Now, I know that you don't have a healthy relationship with your peers and your people around you because that girl came to your house to try and whoop your ass. And then 2 episodes later, you was like, I hope we can rebuild our relationship and she came to your house to assault you, young man. And you talk about, I hope we can work it out and we can come back together and whoop-de-woo and wah. No, man. Where are your boundaries? Where's your accountability? What do you like? Where's your self-worth to know that that's not okay? It's not okay that based off a lie, you came to my house to assault me. Hey? You came over to my house to assault me. And then you talk about you want us to be friends and and all those type of things. Clearly, your emotional intelligence is stunted at whatever age you was traumatized. You need to go sit on somebody's sofa and you need to deal with that and grow yourself up so your emotional intelligence actually comes up to your actual age.
Can I add? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, do you feel like a part of the problem? Because what you're saying is right. I completely agree. But do you feel like a part of the problem is, and I feel like this came up a couple weeks ago, because they're femme-presenting gay men, being messy and being shady is more accepted and okay. Do you feel like that plays a role?
Sometimes, yes, but I think his is more based on his age and he's immature. His brain isn't fully developed yet. He's only 23. His brain ain't stopped growing yet. He still got a soft spot at the top of his head. Listen. I believe that this particular.
No, we're not going to speak past that.
What happened? What's happened?
What? Nothing. Let's go ahead, friend. I love you. Go
There's
ahead.
something wrong with his medulla oblongata. What are you talking about?
Oh, you brought it back. She's brought it back, ladies and gentlemen. She's brought it back.
Dead. Because it applies. It applies.
I support you. Look, I'm here to support you. I'm your partner in crime. If you look, whatever clip you jumping off of, I'm right behind you. I ain't gonna look.
Listen for him. Listen, because I like Astro, and I think he has a lot of potential.
Oh, we'll get to that.
I feel like this particular platform is too advanced for him. I think he would have done better on Rookies versus this. I think this is for more mature, more established. I have decided this is what I want to do.
I was gonna say, what if nothing at all? Just wait till you got a little bit more motion. And because my issue with most of the season was the only people doing stuff seemed to be JC and
JC been doing stuff already. Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
We don't get to that. Hold your water. Don't start shouting just yet. We don't get to it. Let us get to the opener. I feel as though I feel like there wasn't enough motion from most of the cast, and I feel like that's why it was boring and some of the drama was contrived. They just felt very like, oh, we're gonna act a fool right here. And Seven called it out all the time, like, you niggas is quiet till the cameras came on. Like, and so I think maybe why not just wait till you're really moving.
Bro, you're supposed to wait for the cameras to come on, nigga. That's the whole point.
Nah, start when you walk in. The cameras just need to be on. I just need the cameras on. Once the mic is on, start talking. I don't know. Anyway, we get through the dinner. They kiki on, and Robert Ray manages to bring laughs and give out the awards. Mm-hmm. I really thought Keyshawn and JC was going to fight. I kind of wanted them to, but I also understand Keyshawn.
We got the money on if they had 4.
Okay, I'm gonna say JC. Reason being, he great cardio. He might just bob and weave till Sean get tired.
Ain't no time.
I'm just saying.
Listen, I can't talk because I don't get fit. When I get to the point where I'm being physical, I have blacked out, and I'm just gonna keep hitting.
Oh no, I'm the same way. I go home.
Like I don't.
I go home early on purpose. I done woke up on top of somebody, blood everywhere before. So I go home. I know. I've got things to lose now, so I go home. Oh, y'all what? All right, bet. I'm gonna catch y'all. I don't even say that. I got told by my white friends last week. I do what's called the Irish goodbye. I just leave. I just leave. I just be, goodbye. Like, they gonna FaceTime me. Where are you? Boy, are you out of Bertho's getting food? Yeah, bro. It was a fight, right? Yeah. It was why would I say for that? I don't. No. I got stuff to lose. Because if I get mad, I'm gonna start acting like I got nothing to lose, and then everybody is a problem.
And then anyway, it's a danger to everyone. And who needs that
whole thing, right? I said Astro and JC Connect was dope. I love his song Official. Like Astro can rap, like rapidy rap. He can do his thing. I love watching JC give him the makeover. I feel like that's a great thing, a great value to bring to your business. Like, oh hey, come do a photo shoot. I'm gonna charge you this much. It's like, oh no. I'm gonna charge you this much, but I'm gonna do a complete makeover. I'm gonna have these looks. Like you're gonna someone's investing into what you got going on. And as an artist, I know like I love working with my brother, but like he costs, so I know when I go to him, like we're gonna work. But then the photos that come out, like the photos he took of me last time is the photos. Actually, the last set of photos he did for me. That's how I almost getting all those modeling gigs because they were the photos he took. But yeah, Soulful Dog, he gave the music. It's called Official. He wasn't.
He dropped it on IG and his YouTube channel, I think.
Yeah, it came out really good.
Yesterday? It came out yesterday, I think.
I know
I saw a post yesterday.
Okay, and it was good. I again enjoyed it. Also, I have here, okay, Keyshawn, come through with the come through. A lot of product there. If we notice, take notes. When you have a launch, there should be product. There was actual perfume in the boxes.
But you should also be able to go to the website right now and buy cologne.
I will say this. Yeah, we'll get to that. We're gonna talk about a Soulful Dog. I will say the thing I liked about Keyshawn's launch, it felt like a launch. It's the only launch that I feel like they've had that's felt like a launch. I don't feel like any of the other launches felt like a launch. It felt like a friend get together. I think maybe it was a location. There's a DJ. Like it felt like, oh, okay, this is here, right? I said,
location.
Oh gosh. I said no, nigga. Sean was being messy. Let it go. I don't know what that was in reference to. Oh, that doesn't matter. So I said, look at Ted Lee being the in between. Was Messy Chef being messy? Okay, so here's what I didn't understand. Let's pause on this. Make it make sense to me if you post on social media with and you're gay with a man, and this man you say we got a beautiful bond and yada yada yada. Don't I assume at some point this is somebody you're dealing with, whether it be on a one-on-one level or not at all, or one-on-one or platonic? But if you're posting, how can you post something on an open account, or a public account on social media, but then double back and be like, it's none of your business? I'm very confused. Make it make sense. So if you posting yourself, because it's the same conversation he had with JC. If you ripping and running in these streets, or that's the way it looks, why do you then tell somebody, well, it's none of your business, or I'll tell you? No, but the post said this.
Right. He does that a lot, though. It seems to be a pattern with him. He tends to post with these different gentlemen, and the descriptor or the caption on the picture will have you thinking these niggas is in love and finna get married.
Right.
And you ask him, he like, oh, that's just my friend. I don't take them type of, okay.
I think for me, what I'm trying to, I just, the conversation was comical and pointless. I think what got me though, this man, Chef, that brother fixed his jacket 100,000 times and it was never out of place. But he kept fixing his jacket, and then he fixed his jacket again, and then he fixed jacket again,
or high,
and then he fixed that.
I don't know.
It's probably high. I can see him being high. I can't see him being nervous at this point. Also, I have in my notes as far as the episode goes. I think this is when we get to the wrap ups. I said Keyshawn clearly doesn't know how diamonds are made, and that made me cackle.
Go to hell.
And that's made me cackle.
Well, a lot of people don't know how diamonds are made, so we're gonna give them some grace. Amen.
I feel like everyone's heard at some point in the movie how diamonds are made. I don't know, maybe that's me. It doesn't matter. Regardless, I can see Moses Cast will not be coming back next year. I can already tell. Also, shout out to Markel. He's having a great weekend. Shout out wherever you at, Markel, if you're watching. I love you. The suit for the wedding looked dope. You were having a time. I loved your pride costume. Fantastic. Keep doing your thing, dog. But yeah, most of this crew ain't coming back. Most of this crew is not coming back. It's just what it is.
Okay, so if you were building the cast for the next season, how many people of this current cast would you bring back, and who would that be?
We're for sure gonna bring back Robert Ray, because that's my best friend. That's twinning him. We gonna both have gold teeth in our mouth and drink tequila and be in the corner laughing at something stupid. I can already tell. I would bring back JC because JC seemingly always has something going on.
Absolutely not.
He interact. What's hard because okay, so
Absolutely
this
not.
nigga, this is my team. Shut up. I gotta get a mic. I'm talking to look, Ebony. I'm talking to you, daughter.
I know you're not motherfucking talking to me like that.
You know I love you, friend. You know I'm playing. You know I'm not being serious. Stop. You know I'm not being serious. I'm gonna bring back Jet Jeff because again, motion, and I also appreciate that he planned the whole trip and stuff like that. So he obviously wants to do things. I felt like Jet Jeff also like genuinely just wanted to share his like life and what he had going on this season. I would. This is going to be crazy coming from me. I would bring back Seven because say what you want, but with at least with Seven, you know you're going to get a lot of honesty, and I also know you're going to be entertained. He's, you know, Seven's like me. We just have big personalities, so I don't know how not to just bring energy, and I feel like that's always good. So even when the situation is quote unquote boring, it won't be because he gonna walk in the door and it's gonna turn into fun. So that's who I bring back. I would bring back Chef if he had a bunch of clients and stuff like that. Because at this point, he just looked mad messy, and I feel like that's not. I see more than that. I like his energy. I like what he brings to the table, but I just feel like with Chef, like I'd want him more established for brought back. But yeah, essentially that's who I bring back. Who would you bring back?
Well, your answers explain why you're not an executive producer for a reality show. So, I'm not bringing anybody back but Jet Jeff, and
I'm
I'm going to build
offended.
the
First off,
cast around him. Maybe Robert can be a friend of the show. Keyshawn, I would put on probation to see what he got going on. He would have to show and prove, but I'm getting rid of everyone else.
not probation, friend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And why not get fired from my
Because
executive
all
spot?
season is about this cologne launch, and he's launching this cologne, and there's no cologne to purchase at the end of the season. There's no cologne. We can't get it. We can't get it.
We can get some weight trainers though.
What the fuck does that got to do with what I just said about Keyshawn?
Nothing. I just felt relevant though.
Okay, I don't. It's nothing to do with what I just said, beloved. I don't. I just. Let me hold your hand when I say this. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and clock out for me. Okay, go ahead and clock out. Don't even worry about it. Give me your badge. Security will meet you at the door. Don't even worry about shutting down your computer. We'll take care of that.
We got it.
That's how I feel about 90% of the cast this year. Now, Kesey has already said he is not returning. He has made the realization that reality TV is just not for him. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like how it makes it feel. He doesn't like how.
Well, because your whole ass relationship be on there. Even at the top of the season, you said it wasn't.
I'm in the middle of my sentence. I did not interrupt you.
I didn't mean to.
Okay, Dimples McGillicuddy, just sit there and be cute. Okay, all right. Thank you. All right. So, you know what? We're gonna have an intervention after this. That's okay.
It's just a little tequila. Ain't even do nothing. Ain't even do nothing.
I don't know if Seven is coming back. I would hope not. I would honestly hope not.
He's not.
But yes, Kesey said he's not coming back. Ted Lee has proved to us that he is stunt queen supreme, and he really doesn't have anything going on besides this pamphlet and walking through these people's community pool and community playroom with no words in his commercial as to what the fuck it's about or what he does. Yes, sir. How can I assist you today? Come off a pause. What happened?
Oh, that's what. You too, Scoop. Hold on, wait. I realized this man showed us. He never showed us the actual property. Like he never showed the living quarters. He only showed us the shared spaces. Did you notice that?
I did.
And I knew y'all said it, but I didn't look forward till this week. Where is it?
Where is what?
The property. They never
We
said
don't know. They don't
the
show. They
crest
don't say
at.
anything in the commercial. They just play music as he walks and does this. He does the Vanna White through these people's community playroom and past their pool. That's it. I figured out where it was when I watched a commercial and he was walking on those people's carpet and it had the name of the building on the carpet. So I Googled the building. Amen. Amen.
Amen. Amen. All right, Ebenesia, Claretha Johnson.
Not Clarissa.
I'm gonna let you get to the tea you want to get to. Go ahead and spill the tea you want to spill. Go ahead and go ahead.
Listen, I'm not going to spill too much tea because people are threatening to sue for defamation, even though the best case for defamation is just to tell the truth. There was a rumor, allegedly, there was a rumor going around that on the cabin trip, one of our lovely participants in said cabin trip decided to put their mouths on other people's
Thumbs.
without permission, without consent. We're big about consent around here.
Even if you get started and the consent gets ripped away, you stop.
This tea is not necessarily didn't start boiling back over again until this week because this story has been out for at least 3 weeks now. One of the participating parties in said situation went on to Harviana's live and told the story from his perspective. And it really didn't make waves. But it wasn't until this week on TTB's live when he said something about it is when everything exploded. Now the person who was the victimizer is going around telling people that he's being defamed and he's going to sue people. And if not sue them, then outright on the people. So
I know killer, but I'm testing.
Allegedly, I heard that the young man is going around offering people to headbutt a bullet, and and if not, then he's going to allegedly sue them for alleged defamation. So, just for me, for the better part of valor for me as an executive producer of this show, if I was them, this young man who has caused all of this dramatizations, threatening people and all of those things, he would not receive an invitation to come back next season for me. You've done too much. It's too much.
Oh,
it's beyond
that's
the
a
table.
no from me, dog. That's a no from me, dog.
Yes, sir. You, sir.
And what I'm really trying to figure out. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said him and his multiple businesses and multiple commercials. You will no longer be asked back to this particular day. Hey, there's no hateration or holleration in this dancery, and you won't be here either. So,
we're not. Oh no. Let's be clear. We're not at all upset or trying to hate. But if somebody makes that claim, we got to take it serious, right? We took it serious with Atlanta.
In Dallas, yes, because in Texas, that's what they do is carry them.
Oh, for sure. Again, I just
You're stunned
I
stupid.
don't have the words. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it sounds crazy. You sound crazy.
You do.
I mean, just you are willing to forfeit a career that you've worked really, really hard for because of something somebody said.
Now, it's giving me think he does protest too much. But who am I? It's giving, let me make all this ruckus over here so you don't look over there at what I actually did.
I have more questions.
Yeah.
Mainly because I'm low-key a light sleeper. So the moment the footsteps
No.
Let
me break it down for you even further so you know exactly what happened.
Okay.
One person was in the restroom, using the restroom. All of a sudden, clow, pow, watch out now. It's the little one, and it's not Bow Wow. And
you're not supposed to make me laugh. This is not supposed to be funny. This is not supposed to be funny.
And the door was pushed in on you. And
while I had a stream going?
I think he was done with the stream. And because it was taken out. So it had already been tucked back in. So it was taken out. All of those things. So the young man had a listen. Now, even though he went on a couple of different lives and told that story about what happened to him, now his story has changed and is like, no, none of that happened. Everybody is all good over here. And
so the victim,
and that's what happened on Glee.
Okay. And I'm the one that's had a couple. Oh wow.
Oh God, that tickled me. My God, on today. Woo! Amen. Come on back to the screen, beloved. Come on back to the screen. This is also the same man that said he made up a rumor for a storyline.
Lost up on this side, boy.
You are enough. More than enough. Friend. That's what happened, friend. You don't even know how to address that. You don't even know.
No, I don't.
Not the weirdo brothers.
I don't. I never heard of no man. Mid. You know what? Having this thing pulled back out. I'm already paranoid. I'm like, what's his face from? I can see his face. What movie was he in? He was in Stomp the Yard when he told his story about when they tried to drug him in Atlanta at the mansion party.
Christopher Columbus. No.
Columbus or something.
Columbus Short.
Columbus Short. I'm a Columbus Short. If I don't feel right and I've been drinking, I'm gonna go lock myself in the bathroom. Again, as big as I am, I'm like a ninja. I've been known to disappear when I feel uncomfortable. So I'm paranoid. So I'm trying to figure out how you didn't lock the door walking into the bathroom.
Got locked up, won't let me out.
What I'm also trying to figure out, I might not have went on a cabin trip if I didn't have my own room because I'm not sleeping in bunk beds in the middle of the.
I would have preferred the room that Jeff had. The room that
The
you
room
have that was in the back. He had a whole house to himself in the back.
Yes, that would have been my room. I walk around. Hey, walk in here if you want to. Be butt booty ball naked, thighs and stuff gonna be swinging. It'll be dark in here. Sit on the couch, chilling, relaxing. Walk in here at your own risk.
Dipping on your ninja hundo with Tanisha and Rhonda. What? Okay. Yeah, that's a thing that happened this week in the Chasing Dallas Fear. Sleep on the couch before the bunk bed. Oh God, y'all got to think about bunk beds. First of all, I would rather sleep on the top bunk of the bunk beds because you're gonna have to climb a ladder to get up here. By the time you get up here,
The move some furniture.
I'll be done slid it back and the safety is off. How can I assist you on this fine evening? What you need, boo? You all right?
If I'm not in the hotel room, I do sleep very light. The Airbnb is the only time I slept heavy, and that was because of the alcohol, the liquor. It was all in my system.
Listen, I'm a mama. I can turn the light sleep on and off. And when I say I light sleep, your breathing pattern can change, and I will wait. Hey, what's going on? Are you all right?
Friend, if you wake me up out of my sleep because my breathing pattern changed, I'm gonna be mad and happy at the same time. Why you care so much? Thank you so much. Go to sleep.
Listen, I have slept next to many a nigga that needed a CPAP machine. Listen, I know what to listen.
Trust me, I know I need one.
Listen, when he go too silent for too long, you jiggle.
I don't know. I don't do that, but I'm definitely. I snore like a grizzly bear. You'd be like, "What is this?"
If I know you good and you just hard sleeping, like once I go to sleep and I'm sleep and I'm at a place where I'm comfortable enough to go to deep sleep, a marching band could come to this motherfucker and I wouldn't know about it. Wouldn't even know. But it's very rare that I get to sleep that heavy.
It was a bunch of I was a long day. There was no I didn't sleep that well.
Hold on, let me get the
yeah, come on, sofa dog.
You keep talking.
Come on, Bookie. No, I was just saying the other night I slept through a bunch of action and I was knocked out, but it had been a long day and I had absolutely no sleep to me. I had no sleep to me. I had none.
No sleep till Brooklyn.
Yeah, no, we went all the way to Kazakhstan with my no sleep.
Not Kazakhstan.
It was well past Brooklyn. It was well past Brooklyn.
My God. Hallelujah. Y'all, if you did not see the live that I did with Really B and El Teddy in regards to the season finale, it would be my great pleasure for you to watch it because I kind of went left. I don't know if you've seen it, friend. I kind of went on.
I was in there a little bit.
Yeah,
I was probably on your nerves. I said hi, Teddy, and then he read it, but then I don't think anybody else got on.
Because how you come into my live on my channel and say hello?
But you didn't know that till just now, though.
No, I knew it then. I just didn't say anything.
Well, okay, well, yes, you was quiet. You ain't never. You always. I'll be ready. How you cuss me out? I'll be ready for it.
Are you ready to
Scoot, go to bed?
Leave Scoot alone.
I love that little boy. I love it.
Listen, Scoot is a night owl.
I get it.
And he loved to correct people. Because I said, hey, Scooty, good morning. He's like, it's afternoon. Oh, okay, little nigga. I see you, boo. You ready? Okay.
Mookie.
Hello, Sugarfoot.
How y'all doing?
Welcome to the shenanigans. How would you like to relieve your spleen today? Have at it.
Let me see.
Okay.
Like I said, this could have been 8 episodes.
It could have.
Because I'm trying to figure out the best way I can say all this. Also, something else that's got to get on my nerves is how often I keep seeing a certain former EP's name keep getting dropped. Like he can rescue this season when he wasn't doing right this. And that's why I'm gonna leave it at.
Yeah, that seems to be the fallback. Whenever something happens and people don't agree with it, they tend to bring up the former EP. And well, he wouldn't have done blah 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 blah. He would have had the da. We don't know what he would have done.
And every time I bring it up, I keep hearing how, oh, well, we're not talking about your personal feelings. No, I'm speaking objectively. Because you can ask anybody that was on the first 3 seasons and they're gonna say the same thing about him.
Mm-hmm.
hmm Now, as far as the whole who should be on here and who should go, this is the
Mm-hmm.
first season I've never agreed that like 95% should be gone. We were actually having that conversation in Scotty's Discord not too long ago. The only people I can see possibly stand is possibly Sean, Robert, or Ariel. I'm not including Jed because that's the obvious choice to come back.
Mm-hmm.
I would only say I say Ariel because she was going through a lot and she kind of just was a friend of the show, so it is what it is. So her being
Mm-hmm.
connected to Jet will probably work better in her favor
Mm-hmm.
to kind of help rope her in better, and then we can just have a bunch of new people around. But a bunch of new people that are actually doing what the fuck they say they're doing. And
See,
not
that'd be
Ted
good.
Lee. And not Ted Lee, who's sitting up here for 2 fucking seasons. You know, since I'm such an invested, miserable weirdo, as he has told me. For 2 seasons, you have sat here and you ain't done shit. You gave us a book about your life, but you also told us you don't have to show your life. Where they do that at? And that it ain't just about him, because I feel the same way about like JC, because you were absent throughout most of the season. Yeah, your commercials were there, but you were still very much absent.
Not your commercials were there. Well,
Yes, very that. And then you have Marquise, who, okay, if I just watched the show, I probably could make an argument for him and JC to come back, but seeing all the outside BS that was just spoken about take
mm-hmm.
place, it's like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
y'all both need to get the hell away from here because this is dark sided. And we
Mm-hmm.
ain't got time. Very.
Absolutely.
Now, who else is here? Oh, well, the other two, they already kicking rocks, so who the fuck cares? Because as I
Well,
said, I told y'all that early on. I wasn't even a fan of Seven being casted based upon how he behaves on Twitter. Like
okay.
he
Instead of how you behave
routinely,
on
I
Twitter.
don't be on the Twitter streets, so
yeah,
I don't
like
be.
I think the last thing I recall was him kind of saying some disparaging remarks about fat people that made him the main character of the day.
Wow.
hmm And then I think before that, it's funny how he brought up colorism on this show. Yet he was, I think he was defending Danny Lay or some other like light skinned chick that made some type of color struck statement in the past. So it's like, then it's not even colorism because Jet isn't black.
It's not.
I mean, there's colorism in other ethnicities, but it don't correlate. It don't go. And if you so damn grand, why are you even on this show? You're not even getting paid for this shit.
I'm still stuck at.
Oh damn! They ain't got a little cash out every week or nothing like that. This little.
Did not.
They'll
Thank
never
you.
get
I didn't
paid.
have to pay for this. I'm still stuck on how are you this great artist, but you've never heard of South by Southwest. I just that I
That
never
part.
got past. I never got
Mhm.
past
That was
there.
cat. That was cat. We know. Shut like and stop, dog. That's when being cool goes too far. Like I get me on the swag and it just comes to me. I'm just not like I get that. I respect that. But like nigga, South by Southwest has launched major A-list artists, like
Mhm.
major folks who get bags now just for showing up. Like stop. Please stop. Please stop
Mhm.
all the cap. Stop all the cap. You know what South by South was? It's cool to be excited. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I don't want to. I don't want to be so masculine and hard that I don't give myself the opportunity to be like, nigga, I'm juice. I can't wait to go. Like I don't want it. I don't want
And
it.
I mean, I could make an argument for him too, but ultimately, it's like there's not enough room for you, your ego, and the rest of the cast. And that's
And
just
it's
that on that. Like, I mean, I still feel like he played a part in why Kesey was like, "Yeah, I don't want to come back." And
I believe it.
mm,
And anytime you and your boyfriend get into such a big fight over the fact that you said Happy New Year to somebody,
I'm still confused.
It had to be
how
a dick on the
many
phone. I'm telling you,
Mm.
it had to be. Ain't no way.
Yeah, but Seven kind of give me that type like he could step on a pebble and he ready to punch somebody.
Ooh,
I can see that. Yeah. The music video, I might have walked out because I was crazy. I can't.
Oh yeah, no.
I don't do well being talked to crazy, especially when the check's not crazy. Like if it's a little check and you're not talking to me, I'm gonna be bothered. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm getting paid. That's what it is. That's that
I'm
nigga over there. But I'm
hit up the
coming in
craft
essentially doing
services
you
and
a
bounce.
favor.
go to
But
jail.
essentially, I'm doing you a favor, making sure you have bodies in a music video, which until you are popping for real, is hard. Because
Mhm.
people say they're gonna support and show up, and they're not. I've done enough
And
music
then
video.
it's like you talking all this noise, but are any of us getting paid to be in this video?
Right.
Absolutely
Like,
not.
yeah.
Oh Lord.
I'm hoping. I mean, I was. My thought was maybe he's paying the dancers at least. It doesn't matter. It's not for me to know. I just know respect goes a long way. Like,
It's probably, I mean, not to be disrespectful, but it's probably just his homeboys, Junebug in there. And that's fine too.
and he had a fat girl in the music video. He don't like fat people thinking about it. He had a fat girl. Remember, she
Hmm.
had the gold
And I
shorts
did
on.
go, and I did go looking for the tweets because I'm like, I know like, this wasn't just a fever dream of me seeing him talk like this because it was like
Mhm.
major, well, within our sect of Twitter news.
Hmm.
But the only thing I found was him saying that it was coming from like a troll page. But I'm like, who the hell would want to make a fake page of you?
That's
Much
just
like I said about Tedley's book. I'm like, why? Because I even said this over with Markel. Why is he releasing a book and we don't even know anything about him? Who are you? This would make more sense coming from somebody who had already been on the show for some time.
Like a Robert
And then we
Ray
got
or
hmm
right.
who else did I? Oh, I forgot about Fleet. Astro.
He just
I
needs a little bit more motion. Astro's fun to
What?
watch. He just needs a little bit more, a little bit more motion. That's all.
Let me
He
see.
needs
What else
emotion.
type?
I need him to have a stable living situation. I need all of those ducks, those like building block ducks, to be in a row for
Mhm.
himself, so that he can put more effort and more and pour into this career that he wants. You got to crawl before you walk.
Right.
A lot of
Um.
people think that they have over that people be like, oh, you just an overnight success, but they don't understand the work and the elbow grease that it took to get to that point for you to think it was an overnight success. So he's in the early stages of the building blocks of whatever that career is going to look like,
Mhm.
and I just need him to have the basics covered.
Yeah, because I
And
wrote
that
here, like, I got my own notes right here for who should stay and who should go. I said, if it ain't about the music, move around. And that's it. Because you spent all this season having all this fever for Jet, but it's like, where's your body of work? We got maybe what,
Body of
two
work.
songs?
Not two songs. Not a few. No, like body EP singles. Enough
Hmm.
for me to go back and kind of really hear some kind of
Right.
catalog.
Because at this point, Jet done been on for 2 seasons and he already had a project out that he promoted last season. And then he released a new album this season. So where is it at,
And if you're someone, and I feel like if you're someone like myself or a Jet Jeff, where like your music is good, it just needs to get in front of more people, then doing the show does make sense.
Mhm.
'Cause there will be eyes. Watermelon Sugar, I love your profile photo.
hey, boo.
Um, yeah, it's like I said. After having Atlanta and then coming into Dallas, it just wasn't the same. It didn't feel the same.
Right. Like for me with Dallas, the best seasons to me have always been 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
And
You're
I'll
welcome,
give
Mama.
4 too because there's new people. Even though for me personally, being that I've watched it since the beginning, I wanted to see one season without the former EP's influence. so that I could really see how these people work without everything being about him. I mean, I didn't really get that, but oh well. And also kind of felt like this season may have been missing an energy like George's. I know you didn't really get a chance to see how he operates,
Mm.
but it would have been a necessary chaos. I'll put it that way. Because George gonna tell you what the fuck it is, no matter what.
Is politely to your face.
Mhm. We definitely hell shit. That's honestly now that I think about it, that's the only thing that Telly has had going for him is his beef with George and his many men. Which again, there's nothing wrong with it. The problem with Telly is you want to do it and you doing it so that we can talk about it, but when we start talking about it now is we're too invested, you know, trying to act grand basically. And act like it's
Right,
a
right, right.
gaslighting type thing. Because even with the engagement thing, you know, let's go all the way back since it's the end of the season with that fake ass, you know, glass throwing. You talking about this engagement to this man, but you fail to realize that the reason why it got put over on TTB was because of you posting it and then laughing at us after the fact. Oh, don't believe everything y'all see, much like how he's saying on the show. But you did that for a reason because you wanted to get a rise out of everybody to be
Right. You
like,
want people to
oh.
look at you.
hmm Same thing with him going and I'm trying not to make it all about Telly, but I'm just thinking about it now. You knew, yo, I don't give a damn if y'all aren't friends anymore. George is very, what's the word I'm looking for here? Extravagant.
Yes.
So you already knew when that man's birthday was, especially as a former friend. And then given the book that we got, that tired ass, what, 100 some odd page book. Wait, was it 100 pages?
149.
I missed a
Oh,
lot.
Lord.
Friend, why did you know that off the top of your head?
Because you read it.
I love you, Ebony. I really do.
It's just because if you were really trying to if you were really trying to launch your book, fine. But the fact that you gave us this tired ass book that had ideas in it that weren't fleshed out, that a kindergartner or a middle schooler could have wrote for you, let's call it, to try and shame your friend and you wind up playing yourself. Congratulations. Like, what you want me to say? And then you upset that everybody else was bringing it up. And then with Keyshawn, my only issue with him is I need the chase to be at the forefront and not at the back end because we started this season off with you trying to expose Tedley. Despite how I may feel about Tedley, why the hell didn't we hear about the fragrance first?
Right.
A deeper issue, just across the board, because I can say this for both the last season of Atlanta and even with this season of Dallas. I'm tired of everybody acting like they too grand for the show.
Thank you.
I
What's up,
like
Christina?
it's not as enjoyable for me because I've been with the show since pretty much like maybe episode 2 or 3 of the original season of not Dallas, Atlanta. And even then, they were doing more than what they do now.
A
So,
lot.
and I also feel like we need to see more of the progress of what y'all are doing. It's okay for you to tell us, okay, I'm not in the space right now. I'm going through a dry spell, a rut. I'm losing my passion for this because it happened. You know, just like in college, you don't always start with the same major that you know. I mean, you don't always finish with the same major. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I was bringing up the whole thing about why we seen every damn thing that y'all should have been showing us throughout the season in these last 2 episodes.
Because it was,
And
like you
even though
said,
I
it was
like
dry as
Robert,
hell.
and like I said with Robert, I like Robert, but we could have seen more. And that's kind of why with him and Keyshawn, I can see some work there because we got something from y'all. With like Headley, we didn't really get anything. With
Hold on.
JC,
Tracy. You've been in here 92 seconds.
No, she been here the whole time.
She said I signed out everything, Shonda. Go ahead. Tracy make me crack up every week. I look forward to whatever Tracy got to say.
Chill.
Oh my gosh.
The only thing I side out with Sean was at the sit down. I'm gonna talk about some things from this episode. Because you sitting up here coming at JC and talking about how you felt like he was acting grand and that's why you didn't like him. But sir, that's the very reason why the viewers didn't really take to you immediately because you were acting that way during season 4. You and Jet just met each other and y'all sitting up here arguing like two stepwives. Y'all get my point. But
Oh yeah. It's like I said, it didn't kick in until I think I might have watched it last night, the night before. I was like, we literally have no idea where any of these properties are.
mhm.
As a matter of fact, I don't even know what the units look like. I have literally no. I just realized I just watched a property showing, but I don't know what the unit looks like.
Mm.
Why
And
would you know
actually,
that?
that's funny. That's what's
I mean,
kicked
he's just
off
walking
the
around
issue.
people's community pool.
Mhm.
Just gonna.
And when I asked what the point of it was, he was like, "Who are you?"
Yeah,
That's
trying
what
to
I
make
mean by
sense
that
out of
grandstand.
nonsense.
Like, sir,
Sean with no oil, Sean with no blog. Not an 8x14 paper. Y'all ruthless. But I mean, you're right. Like you said, the show's called Chasing, and there wasn't a lot of chasing from, like you said, 95% of the cast. I feel like Robert. I wish we would have gotten to see Robert do more with the salon, or even more with him making nail sets and stuff like that. Like I found, like I thought that kind of stuff was dope. I would have loved that more throughout the season, but it's over now. Now
it
I gotta
very
watch
much
Chasing
is.
Orlando, which looks real hood and real ratchet. So I'm ready for it.
Not
It's
East
a
Orlando.
fresh slate for everybody. I'm still on the fence about whether or not, because I am burnt out. But I've been burnt out since like season 3 of Dallas, and then LA didn't help with it because it was like chasing phobias, and then they brought a refrigerator on by season 2. So, hey, you saw what he looked like.
This man said refrigerator. A refrigerator.
Like,
Listen,
that's what we're doing. That's
I'm
also
just
why I
happy
can't really
Chasing
be.
LA gave us Hershey. Listen. The
That's
best thing
it.
about
Like,
Chasing LA is we got Hershey.
other than that, like, yeah, like I'm fine with y'all being on hiatus. I mean, it's gonna be new people if they ever decide to bring it back, but whatever.
Absolutely.
Well, it's like
Mhm.
I think that I'm hoping that's a big parameter in the next, like this, the Chasing Orlando is like they're actually doing things, because I realize how easy it is now to spot the fabricated drama.
Mhm.
The fabricated drama, or the, like you said, like I think I would have enjoyed Ted Lee week by week, like studying to get his real estate license, or like, you know what I mean, like working towards something versus it really did kick in. Like, damn, he's showing things, but like we're not, even with his friend with the house, like you showed your friend a house outside of the money he said he was willing to spend.
Groundbreaking.
Listen.
And I honestly feel like, much like you
Not
said, that's
really.
another reason why Ted Lee need to go, because you already told us that you don't feel like you have to show your real life. So why are we here?
Now he's studying
Man,
his next man.
yes,
Listen. He's studying
Markel is
the
doing life right now.
Now, when it comes to Orlando, like I am hoping for the chase too, but I'm gonna have to wait until I see the official trailer to decide whether or not I'm gonna watch it or not.
I know these hoes is throwing hands. That's all I know.
Mhm.
That's all I know. I
And they
just
look
hope
younger than the rest of them.
Lit, boy.
I just hope the throwing of the hands is a good payoff from an excellent story being told up until that point, to where we have picked sides and we too would have thrown hands in the same situation.
Hey, as long as it's not like season 2 of Dallas, where after the fight, that's all they talked about, we good.
Woo! Because that's all they talked about for the rest of the season.
Mhm.
Hopefully, it come like after the mid-season break, the fighting portion. Maybe
Mhm.
there's more than one fight. We don't know.
Could you imagine if
I
they
know
brought
them
Womack back?
Orlando Them Orlando hoes them Florida hoes like to fight. They like to throw hands.
Christina
That's what I keep
said
hearing. They
Ted
get
Lee. And I love it already.
Listen, it is what it is.
Wasn't he missing a mustache at one point?
Oh my God.
I'm leaving that alone. All I know is I called Ebony the other day on some stuff, and she said, "Boy, get off my phone. I'm on live."
Oh my God.
And it may make me throw up just a little bit, but I'll give Telly this. That is what makes him not look the greatest. Because I've seen pictures of him without it, and he looks 1,000 times better.
Oh, so maybe he needs to remove it then. I mean, he ain't gonna do nothing but wipe it off and it should be gone.
Well, no, because it's a damn shame that we're the same age, but he looks older than me.
People still think I'm in my 20s for real, for real. I don't correct nobody when I tell my age wrong at all. Ever.
Exactly.
Ever.
Not his magic eyebrow. Okay. And that, listen. Well, that's the season.
Yep, that's the season.
That is the season. The season is over. We are preparing for Orlando.
We're reviewing Stylish this week.
There was no Stylish this week. They gave us a mid-season trailer, but there's only been 2 episodes. What? But okay.
I'm hoping it is at least 6.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. I'm gonna have a
not for me to
conversation with
understand.
JT. El Teddy, I thought you was
hold on, Teddy. Your outfit was cute at the thing with Miss Madison and them.
That's what you had to say about the outfits. His outfit was cute.
Yeah, hold on, I gotta bring it up because I think it was brown. Where you at? There you are.
So how do y'all think the reunion is gonna go?
If there is one, does there need to be a reunion? What are we reunion about?
We don't need a reunion.
We don't necessarily need a reunion.
It only needs to be one part if it is.
Jesus, we don't need 2 parts.
I don't feel like everybody's just gonna sit up there and lie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can remember I came in on I'm laid up. I came in on what was it? I came in on Sean reading Ted Lee for not being a realtor.
In the last reunion?
Mm-hmm. That's what I came in on.
Oh, you mean when George was doing that? Because George and him were the one going back and forth. That's
apparently this season is all your fault, sir.
What did I do? I didn't do anything. I just barely got here. It's not my fault stuff was dry. Atlanta was lit.
I'm at least glad that Markel sees what we see and is at the clean house.
Right.
He 1,000% has to.
Just don't bring in any other dry bitches. I mean,
let's spade a spade. It was dry. The season was dry. We tried. We supported. We watched. We liked.
Listen, we came, we saw, we conquered. It was a season. The season is over. It's gonna be what it is. We got Orlando coming up. My fingers are crossed.
I think y'all gonna need to put a PSA because them bitches also look like they gonna sit up here and are you talking about me like that?
Hey, I ain't call nobody out their name. I've talked about nothing but actions. I don't know none of y'all as a person, so
I ain't concerned about bitches that live over there anyways. I'm all the way in Texas. You can catch a flight out here and jump me all you want. It ain't gonna change what I said.
Not you can catch a flight to catch these hands. Okay.
It's a chopper.
Y'all a mess. And on that note, we gonna shut it down because I've been on live for hours today for no reason. It feels like. What you got going on, sir? You with the dimples. I'm talking to you. Are you thinking about it? What's
was,
happening?
Yeah, 'cause I'm just a
I truly
viewer.
was.
What's not clicking?
I truly
Like,
was.
what's
Man,
happening?
like I said, no, we just go follow me on TikTok. I'm doing a verse today every day for the next month. I was trying to post it. I ran a little bit late today. I was trying to post it, but that's the vibe right now. I felt Astro when he said, "Get your bars up for the community."
I also need Astro to know there's more than metaphors and similes in regards
Of
to
course, but
rapping. Please, because I feel
The
like
School
every
of Pink
time.
Wig.
there's a lot of storytelling. Regardless, that's what I'm doing right now. That is the focus. I have music kind of just loading right now. I've got things that'll probably be out more toward the end of summer / fall, and then we'll kind of find a rhythm. My studio's not shut down, but I'm upgrading a few things that just need to be taken care of. So, but right now, go follow me on TikTok at Judah Black. No C, never. No C, BLAK. That's it. That's it right now.
Okay. And Soulful Dog, where can the people find you on the Twitters and the things? Go follow him. I'm
Uh,
sure he be acting up in those. I feel like he be acting up in those spaces.
well, everybody be cussing my name out, and it's the same everywhere on X, Instagram. What's the other place? I mean, I guess them just the main.
Oh,
So you can also. I'm still on Tumblr, Blue Sky, still.
Come
Wherever
on,
you want to go
Tonka.
see.
Let's go. Okay, so you can catch me tomorrow with the family. We're gonna be discussing House on Fire on Dee's channel. I think I might be simulcasting it.
friend, you ain't never sent me to think things.
Okay, I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you when we get off.
Now, Judah, I'm gonna tell you right now. I am a bit of a whore, so you may see things that you don't want to see.
It's too late. I
Okay.
am seeing
Oh.
things. I've exposed me to a lot. I stopped scrolling. It's okay. I've stopped scrolling. I'm not, again, I'm a visitor and I recognize that. I am a visitor and I recognize that.
Oh my
Little
god.
baby. Uh, we
Oh,
shouldn't have
thank
to.
you, sir, who have your meat in the smaller L Teddy's back. Thank you. I like my glasses. Thank
Not in the.
Good
Never
night.
mind.
I love y'all. I am the no say.
I'm gonna go ahead and drop back down. It
Okay,
was nice
baby.
talking to y'all.
All right, so
Thanks for
done.
coming out.
Yeah, honey. You know you always welcome to the family. All
Oh Lord,
right.
what the hell I did?
Okay. All right, y'all. Catch me tomorrow at 7 p.m. I think Eastern Standard Time for House on Fire. I'm gonna give you the credentials so you can watch the first 4 episodes. I have questions for AJ. My whole family is in there giggling and shit. Okay, y'all. I love y'all.
Love you, friend. Love y'all. Love your family. And
Uh-oh.
oh yeah,
Both of y'all
little
about to get
baby,
in trouble,
60
okay?
Red. We shouldn't have to. She's not a lyricist. I don't know what she's selling, but it's not music. It's fine. I feel like we shouldn't have to say that. It's okay though.
That feels like it took a left turn into none of my business, and we're just gonna keep rolling. Um, thank y'all for coming out. We've completed our first. This is our second season.
Yeah, second.
This is
Yeah,
no.
we
This
did
is
a
our
season
first. This is our first full season
full. Yeah,
of a review. Um, we're gonna try and get caught up on House on Fire, so you can get our straight man's review on the house ball scene. Let me equate it to how like she is. Listen, it's none of my business. I think that's it. That's all. We
why
ain't
you
got
keep
no
saying it's none of
more.
your business? I love you, friend. Go ahead and close this out.
I love you too. We'll see y'all later for something. Peace out. You stay your ass right there. Is it not working? Oh. Well, guess what?